Hey everyone, this is Kristy Oberlander. I just wanted to explain to you a little bit what I'm going on with this channel. I know I have my Wednesday 13 fan site, if y'all know anything about that, if any of y'all Wednesday 13 fans. I'm still doing that YouTube and stuff like that. But for a while I've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel just for my poems. And I decided I was going to try to, within time, slowly, maybe, I don't know, we'll see, pretty much put every single one of the poems I've ever written onto here, whether I believe that they're incredibly good or not. Because some of them that I find are not that good, the reason is because they're incredibly personal. And I'm going to even put my incredibly personal stuff on here, even if there's some things that family members or friends don't even know. I'm putting everything on here. Everything. So, I don't know. I just think it's a good idea. And I have like 3 actually. I'm not going to do my incredibly old poems when I was like 13. I'm going to do from this poem book up. The one before that is like incredibly bad. Like the poems are actually really bad. I started writing poetry when I was about 12, 13 years old. And some of them are not that good. Like at all. Like they suck. But I will be doing some poems when I was like 15 or so, but the majority of them is going to be about like 17 and up. And I'm going to try to do all of them to the fact that they get all the way up to date, pretty much. So then I start doing new ones after a while. Some of them I will be reciting without even looking at anything, because some of them I memorize. But others I don't memorize as much, so I may be like looking down at them, or I may be straight up reading them the whole time. I don't know, we'll see. Because some poems I semi-memorize, some poems I completely memorize, some poems I don't memorize at all. It just really depends. It could be poems that are like 5 years old and I still don't memorize them, because it could be the flow or the frequency of how much I read it out loud to myself. So, sometimes it's the flow of the poem. If it flows really good, I memorize it very easily. If it doesn't flow really good, doesn't mean it's a bad poem. It just means that I probably don't pick up on it as easy. That's just the way it is. But I do like poems. I've been writing poems for like ever. You'll see within time that my muse changes. I will straight up tell you, because I'm not afraid to tell people. I was physically and sexually abused when I was little, so a lot of my poems are most likely about stuff like that, and so you'll be seeing a lot of that. Not a lot, but probably like 1/3 of my poems from a long time ago are like that. My muse changed. I got over it a couple years ago. When I was about, say, 21, I wrote about 65 poems that year, and then 64, and then the year after that I only wrote 5 poems. And I didn't realize the whole 2012 why I only wrote 5 poems until the end of 2012. And I was like, wait. I realized it because all I was writing about was my dad, and it changed. I got over it. I got over it happened when I was little, and that's why I started writing poetry as much. So in 2013 I decided to change my muse. So it's a lot different now, my poems are. So within time when I get to those poems, I'll most likely be doing my old poems first. Like all of them before you even get to newer ones. This poem book is out of order, just so you know. So all these vary from like 2005 to like 2010. But when I get to my smaller poem book, which is over there, right here, these are in order. I'll be putting the dates on all the, if I have the dates, I'll be putting them on all the poems. So you know what years they came from. But I guess that's about it. So look forward to seeing like a lot of poems. I have like 1,000 poems, something like that. I have a lot of freaking poems. And that's just the ones I'm going to put on here, not my really, really old ones that suck. But even if they're not that good, if they're in this poem book, I'm still going to read it. And I'll probably tell you in the video if it's good or not. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I guess that's about it. So look forward to seeing a lot of poems. Bye!